So every mobile will have a keypad. Each key will have a corresponding tone. So we are going to decode that tone by using a decoder called DTMF decoder. After decoding that particular tone, we will get a digital or binary number which can easily understand by the controller. So by using that digital information, we are going to control the robot. So here in this diagram, you can see if you press key 1, that is 1 from your keypad, the output of the DTMF decoder will be 0001. If you press 2, 0010 is the output. Similarly for other keys. So each key is having a specific frequency. One is lower frequency and higher frequency. So these frequencies are specific for the each key. So we are going to decode the tones or the frequencies generated by the mobile phone keypad. So assume that we are having one decoder, that is 1 cross 4. So input of the decoder is connected to the mobile phone and it is having 4 outputs. So this is decoder. This is DTMF decoder. It is having one input and 4 outputs. So this end is connected to the mobile phone through earphone pin or 3.5 mm jack. So it is having 4 outputs. So by using another mobile, make a call to this mobile and press any key from this mobile phone. So the corresponding tone will be heard at this mobile. That particular tone is given to the DTMF decoder and the DTMF decoder will decode the tone and it will generate the binary number. Say for example, if I press 1 from this mobile, I will get 0001. Assume that this is A, B, C, D and this is my input. So if I press 2 from the remote mobile, the tone corresponding to the 2 will be heard by this mobile, that is mobile 1, which is connected to the decoder, and it will decode the signal and it will generate the output as 0010. Like that 3, 4, 5 up to 9. So you can see in the diagram each button will have specific binary output. So you can see here every keypad contains 0 to 9 and some other keys. So if you press any key, it will generate some binary number. You can see for one input it is giving 4 outputs, that is Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. By using this binary information, we can write a program to control a robot or any other home appliances. So simply put this binary information in if condition and compare and finally control any device connected to the output of the controller. So now we are going to interface this DTMF decoder to the Arduino. So now we are going to interface. So assume that this is a DTMF decoder. This is Arduino board. The output of the DTMF decoder is connected to the Arduino. So this decoder is 1x4, so it is having one input and four outputs. This is a decoder. This one is Arduino. So this end is connected with the mobile phone. So the output of the DTMF decoder is connected to any four digital pins of the Arduino, and we will mention that if 2 is pressed, the robot should move in forward direction. So if we press 2, we will get 0010. Get 0010. So at this time our robot should move in forward. So for that purpose we have to interface two motors. So to the same Arduino I'm going to interface two motors by using a driver, that is L293D. So this is the motor driver which helps to drive the motors. So to output of the driver we are going to connect two motors. This is my right motor and this is the left motor. So this is the simple block diagram for the mobile operated robot. So I will take another mobile. By using that mobile I'm going to control this entire robot. So when I press 2, the robot should move in forward. When I press 8, it should move back, and when I press 4 and 6, it should take right or left turns. So for 2 I will get 0010. For 8 the output of the decoder will be 1000. If you convert this 1000 binary to decimal, you will get 8. Similarly, if I press 4, the decoder will get 0100. If you press 6, the output of the decoder will be 0110. So these are the binary information which you are getting when we press any button from the keypad of the remote mobile phone. So now the thing we have to do is, first we have to read these 4 pins. After reading these 4 pins, we have to store the status of these 4 pins in 4 variables. After storing the status in variables, we have to compare by using this predefined binary information, and finally we can control the robot by using your mobile phone.